Howdy, everybody. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the classic. Before the event begins in 5 days, as you can see up there, I wanted to toss my few cents that I have on the entire event and give my perspective and what I think might be going on in terms of the things that have been leaked so far and where I think this event is going to go, because I have a little bit of hopium. I have a little bit of copium theories about this event, because I have a feeling like people are getting deceived. I have a feeling that these leaks are not as they seem, but we'll get into that in a second here. So here we are in the classic event, like leak hub area. I just want to draw our attention over here to this infamous possible games board. And the reason why these people think that these games are going to possibly be a part of the event. Now, obviously, I think there's some real ones here. Obviously, Arsenal's going to show up again. It's been in every event for years now. Natural Disaster Survival, it's a gimme. TDS, it's a gimme. Avatar Catalog Creator, it's a gimme. Bee Swarm Simulator, unexpected comeback. You love to see it, though. I think these ones, I'm locking them in. These are going to be a part of the event. However, shit like whatever this thing is with this goblin creature, I don't know what the fuck this game is. I've never seen this before in my life. I understand why people think that some of these games are part of the event. And it has to do with the developers of these games uploading assets that would lead people to believe that they're a part of the event. And here's my hopium theory, because I really don't want to believe that Skibbity Toilet Tower Defense with the AI generated game icon is a part of this event, okay? And I'm clasping my hands in prayer right now, praying to God Almighty above that this is like just what's happening. I think that we're getting fucked with. I think the leakers are being trolled by the developers. Because this isn't an unprecedented thing. This has happened before. It was actually a major part of the Ready Player 1 or the Ready Player 2 event. It was one of the Ready Player whatever events, right? Where you had these developers who were collaborating to basically fuck with the leakers by uploading assets that would lead the leakers to believe that they were actually a part of this event that they weren't a part of. And this is really massive hopium. It's really massive cope. I'm not even gonna lie. But my theory is that games like Skibbity Toilet Tower Defense and whatever the hell this is, and this thing up here, this one with the girl on it, and pull a sword, I think it's bait for the leakers. I think these leakers are getting baited into releasing these assets, taking screenshots of these assets, and it's developer trolling. That's just my copium theory. You can disagree with me, you can agree with me. The only way that this event is going to be salvaged is if my theory is correct and Skibbity Toilet Simulator is not a part of this event. Or alternatively, this isn't just going to be a massive dev hunt, like maybe we can get this stuff, these like leaked avatar bundles as a part of doing like missions in the hub world. I don't know. If this is just going to be a dev hunt again, it's going to suck ass. But I'm hoping that since we have a smaller pool of games, and I can even go over here to this recreation of the leaked screenshot, fingers crossed that there are probably multiple hub worlds. There's evidence for this as well with what people think to be a different world in the game as a part of the event with like 40 badges. It's not really known what's going to be going on with that. It's sort of impossible to tell, obviously. I'm not from the future. But I believe what's going to happen here is we're going to have this dev hunt area over here, this is like a reconstruction of what people think the dev hunt area is going to look like. We're going to have this dev hunt area, and then we're going to have a little side adventure, a little in and out 5-minute adventure for something else. And I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this event. If I'm going to be honest, I kind of expected them to fuck this up, but it seems like they're not fucking it up as bad as I thought they were going to, so I can at least give them that amount of credit. But with that aside, I'm hoping, maybe I shouldn't say I think, because I am hoping, I'm making an educated inference, and I'm hoping and praying to God that like the games that should not be a part of this event, that people believe are going to be a part of this event, like Blade Ball and Toilet Tower Defense, I am hoping and praying to God that it is just developer trolling, like how they were doing with Ready Player 2, which I think it would be a massive big brain move, and I would really like that if Toilet Tower Defense was not a part of this event. In the hunt lobby right now, it's sort of getting like Terraria corrupted. I don't, if you guys have played Terraria, you'll know what I'm talking about. In Terraria, you have the corruption and the crimson, and they sort of corrupt the map. The hunt lobby right now is sort of getting Terraria corrupted by like classic stuff, which I think is really cool. People are thinking that this means that the hunt is just going to be reused for the classic. I don't think that. I think that what's happening is we're going to have the hunt, like, hub area is going to be reused for the dev hunt portion of this event, whereas the rest of it is going to be a nice little fun classic adventure, which could save it. It could save it. This might save the event if that's the case. Alongside, if the dev hunt games that have been possibly confirmed, if it turns out that it's just developer trolling, then that's big. That's big, and this event could make a comeback. However, this is such massive cope on my end that I don't even have confidence that this is the case, so I wouldn't get your hopes up. I still think this event is probably going to be mid at best, but we'll see when it comes out. It's 5 days from now, so I'll see you then. At the classic event, I'll be making a series of videos, or even just one long video playing through the games with my friend, or even playing through the fun little campaign they have, if that exists, if that's what's happening. But we'll see you there in 5 days, in the classic. Alright, so just as I finished exporting this video, it turns out that there are a few like retro portals in a couple of games, like Livetopia and Dress to Impress, which confirms their inclusion in the classic. And can slightly disprove my theory that some of this was dev trolling. However, Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense hasn't been 100% confirmed yet because it doesn't have a classic portal. But we do know that Catalog Avatar Creator is not a part of the event. So at this rate, it's looking pretty cooked. It's looking like this event is going to suck. But we'll just have to see, like I said. So I'll catch you around when the event comes out. I'll probably make some videos in between the 5 days between now and the event coming out, so I'll see you then.